Hey, what's going on everyone? It's JazeC28, and today I'm going to be playing Brawlhalla with Azuri, Cross, and Wushang. But basically I was looking through my feed and I was like, I haven't played much Brawlhalla anymore, or in a while, so here it is now. It is being very laggy. Wow. I don't know why. Anyway, it looks fine on your side. Weird. But I would just like to talk about some things that I've realized about Brawlhalla that, not realized, but I guess changed or figured out about Brawlhalla to make the game a lot easier and more fun. So basically, this is JazeC28's little tips for Brawlhalla. So the first tip I would have, which I actually tell all of my friends I play with, including Foxtrot11 from that one video, is change your controls. Because the controls that Brawlhalla automatically sets for you is like, what is it? X, Z, X, C, and V. And those are very difficult to use, well, at least in my opinion. So what I did was I changed my basic attack, which is just like the weak one like this, into F. And then I changed my heavy to D. And S is throw weapon, and then finally A is to dodge. So the reason I did this is because I found it very difficult for myself to, what's the word I'm looking for? To constantly be hitting with my ring finger and like my pinky. So now I have my pointer finger and my middle finger now doing all the strong attacks, which makes it a lot easier to attack. Because I feel like most people are more coordinated with their pointer finger and their middle finger. So D is middle finger for strong attack, and F is weak attack. Follow-up trick is if you are playing ranked, so like 1-on-1 or 2v2, every single time you spawn on the map, there will be a drop. One will be on this side. Well, this is for 2v2. One will be on this side, and one will be on this side. So, one team starts on one side, and one team starts on the other. And what you need to do is you need to stop the other people from getting their special power, their little item thing, I guess that's what it's called. So, make sure that they don't get that, because if you and your teammate both have a weapon and they don't, you have the one up on them. Which actually is a reason why you usually get like the first kill in the team matches. If you want to go watch some of the epic montages I had, I don't think I showed the beginning of the map or the beginning of the match, but I do remember that we both got the weapons to begin with. I don't really know how it works in free play, but it's not bad. My third trick, little trick I guess, is make sure you play with your character like in the warm-up round, because the most important thing I find about these characters is when you hold your D, or like your strong attack, you want to know how far forwards your guy's going to go. So if I have a guy right there, I know I'm going to hit him. But if I didn't know the distance my guy went, I wouldn't be able to hit him. Like, I wouldn't have known that I would have gone to that guy. So the warm-up rounds are very helpful. They're also all computers, which is a fun little fact, I guess, if you want to know that. The third, nope, what is it, fourth, fifth? Whatever. My next tip is that if you let someone go over the edge, you want to slam them down. So then, like that, just like that. Because the more weak they get, the more strength they'll have. One final trick that I don't know if it's common knowledge or not, but at the very beginning, when I started playing this game, I'm going to play a second game. At the very beginning, when I started to play this game, I didn't understand how to slam down. So what I was doing was I was pressing down, and then I would just press D, and I would assume I would go down, but like, I wouldn't. So make sure that if you're going to slam a guy down, you hold down and your strong attack at the same time. Another cool trick is if you have a character with a bow, such as Azoth I have now, or I didn't get the weapon. Uh-oh. If you have Azoth, or who else has it? I think Ada or someone like that. Anyway, if you have one of those bow characters, if you jump up, hold up, and press F, you'll do a quick attack that throws them up in the air. So even if they're charging down at you, sometimes you can counter them, and you can throw them back up. And the weaker they get, the better it is. Like that guy just did. So Lord Varix just did that to me. He jumped up and he shot me up. I'm not focused on the game as much because I'm talking a lot, but another thing that you should do. Wow, Lord Varix is like a perfect example of all of the all the tricks I'm telling. I don't really know how to use the bombs to their advantage, so I could give some tips on bombs. But one more thing that you always have to remember is, since in like every fighting game ever, you need to remember about the punishing. So since they're off the edge, you wanna punish them for being off the edge. So you can throw your weapon at them, or you can throw your weapon at them, or a bomb if you're good with bombs. And really what it does is it just pushes them back more, because you don't want them to be able to get back on, and then you get a free kill basically. The one other trick that I find very important is if you're ever in the air, unless you're going to dodge someone's attack, always hold down and do your down strike. Because if you do your down strike and they try and hurt you, and he just hurt me, if you do your down attack and they try and hurt you, you're just going to smash them down over top of their ability. I am doing awful. Probably common knowledge, but there are like types in this game. So, for example, Lord Varix can attack really fast and really strong with his guns, but or he can attack fast but not as strong with his guns. But he can what he can do is, why can't it work? What Lord Varix can do is he has really strong slow attacks with that weird like thing that he has right now. I don't know what you'd call that. But as for Azoth, my bow and arrow is really fast and it doesn't do much damage, but this axe hurts. So when Lord Varix has his weird thing that he has, like his little pitcher thing, I should really have my bow and arrow, because that would best counter him, because he has slow, strong attacks, but my bow would have fast attacks and it would take him out easier. So for example here, if I could actually do well for once, he's really well. So look now, so characters will alternate between their two weapons, so Lord Varix is now going to get his guns, so I should probably have my stronger weapon for him. But if you notice this other guy, I don't know what character he is actually, his character, there we go, oh yeah, I get down there. So his character has a strong weapon, so Lord Varix took him out, but it would be easier if, it's really hard to talk and commentate. Okay. Another good trick is always dodge. So in every game I've ever played, like every fighting game, dodge is such like an underrated move. And once you learn how to dodge, it's great. Because if you can dodge, you can get behind the enemy, like I just did with that one guy, and you can just hit him from behind and hit him right off the map. Anyway, so these are, I guess they're not really tricks and tips, but they're things I learned through playing the game, and I'm pretty high up now, and I've played this game for, I don't even know how long I've played this game for. But since I've played it for a while, these are some of the things I noticed, and I hope these really help you out while you're playing Brawlhalla. And I hope to see you online one day. See you later.